Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to remote learning. This is grade 6 social studies. I hope you all are fine and enjoying your vacation. Today is the third lesson of 8th week and we are doing our chapter from history section. We have already discussed something about this chapter. The name of the chapter is Human Rights. We have already gone through it. What are human rights? The rights of each and every person which are given to him or her without any discrimination or without any certainty. They should be ascertained. So they have to be given and they should be ascertained as well. So the human rights which are expected today are that each and every human should be treated equally, and those who are young, they should be given the opportunity to attend schools and then get educations, and they must be given the chances to explore themselves. Moreover, they should be provided the chances to give their life, to spend their life in a better way, and if they are suspected of doing something against the law, then they should be an open and fair trial for such suspicious activities. So there are many rights which are given to the people, and as a human being we have to respect the rights of each and every person. So today we will discuss and we will wind up the topic through our reinforcement, as the worksheet is designed for today's reinforcement and revision. So before I start with the revision and reinforcement of the topic through this worksheet, you people keep your copies, books and stationery items with you so that you will do the written work once I finish the whole discussion. So ancient nations, they also stress on the human rights. Ashoka was one of them. We have even gone through his teachings, and we have gone through how did he used the pillars to make the law which were for the human and its welfare, and how the laws were delivered to the people for the peace and welfare of the nation and its people. With the passage of time, even if we talk about the religious value of rights, each and every religion focuses and stresses about the human rights. Even in the holy books like Bible, Quran and all the faiths, they believe and they even stress on the rights of poor and weak people in the society. All the faiths were first accepted by the poor and even by the oppressed people of those times. So the human rights were being told in the holy books as well, and they were stressed and they were even practiced in the past. I gave you example of Ashoka, and similarly the Gandhara, the Buddhas, the Roman Empire and its emperors. Moreover, the prophets like Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, and our prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, they all stressed on the human rights, equality and the rights of children and women, as in wives, daughters and mothers. Especially Islam gave many rights to the women. So our prophet, peace be upon him, elaborated the human rights which were incorporated and they are still should be very much implemented. So some of these are: all mankind are the daughters and sons of Adam and Eve. So neither Arab or non-Arabs has any superiority over the other, nor a white over the black, or otherwise, except by the piety and the good actions. And women have their rights as individuals, as wives, daughters, and mothers. If we talk about those who are not blessed with the holy books, but even then, they worked and stressed the human rights. We discussed about the Plato, Socrates, Confucius, they were the Chinese philosophers, and Rousseau and Voltaire. Similarly, many other who were working to different nations, the philosophers, the thinkers, and the humanitarian organizations which were formed in different areas of the world in different times. They all stressed on the humanity, equal rights of education, then the liberty of thinking, and there should be respect of one's property, there should be respect of one's lifestyle, and it is a duty of the government to help the people and to provide them the opportunities, that no one should be feeling himself or herself as a deprived person. So this was all about that was discussed during this whole discussion about this chapter of human rights. There are a lot more to be discussed, so better for you to learn whatever is taught, and if you want to know some more about it, just keep on reading the chapter and its pages, and try to Google through some certain search engines. So today we are going to discuss and revise the topic through this worksheet. So let's start with the first question, that is here. Here are some blanks for you. That is worshipped by Jews, Christians and Muslims alike. That is Hazrat Musa. Then Hazrat Isa alayhi salam taught peace and forgiveness and love for all the humanity. Then the third one is the last sermon of Prophet, peace be upon him, elaborates on the human rights, tolerance, respect, and above all, the obedience to Allah. Fourth one is Confucius taught that the state should be run like a large family. Last one is Socrates chose death instead of denying the truth. So these are all, fill in the blanks, just go through them. Then there are some short answers or the single word answers. Question is, who defined the democracy as the government of the people, for the people and by the people? The students, we have discussed it right yesterday that it was Abraham Lincoln. And who wrote the social contract? That was English nobles. What is Magna Carta? Yesterday we discussed about the Magna Carta. It is the document of rights. So who was a famous student of Plato? That was Aristotle. Then the man is born free whenever everywhere is in chains. Who said that word? And he was none other than Rousseau. Third question is about the multiple choice question. Dash was the tutor of Alexander the Great. Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, or Rousseau? That was Aristotle. Secondly, the Statue of Liberty was gifted to the United States of America from England, Germany, Greece, or France. This was from France. Then, in the past, the society was generally divided into classes: peasant and laborers, nobles, merchant and traders, all of them. That was merchant and traders. Perhaps it might be the whole world looking at the great leaders Buddha, Jesus Christ and Prophet, peace be upon him. Religion, democratic, presidential and tribal. They were religious leaders. Now complete the following list: famous humanitarians and humanitarian organizations. Socrates, Aristotle, Yasser Arafat, Mustafa Kemal, Confucius and Abraham Lincoln, they were famous humanitarians. And about the human organization, that is ED Foundation, Aurat Foundation, Shahid Afridi Foundation, Ansar Bani Trust and Red Crescent. Now here are few questions which are either true or false. You have to write them as false if they are false, and then you have to correct it as well. So first one is, Confucius was a Greek philosopher of the 4th century BC. No, this is false. Confucius was a Chinese philosopher of the 4th century BCE. Then Socrates was a Pakistani philosopher. No, Socrates was a Greek philosopher. Magna Carta became the symbol of the controlling of the middle class. This is false. Magna Carta became the symbol for controlling the ruling class. Then again, last one, everyone wants to certain rights to be granted by the society. These are called as human rights. This is true. So with this, I am going to wind up and complete this discussion. Don't forget to learn the written work that is done before, and don't forget to read all the pages of the textbook related with this chapter especially. So thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.